Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the REKLES Racing League. This will be the second race of our third open season, and the first race where we do a inverted top 5 starting order. Cameron Peterson took the pole, so he'll be starting in 5th place, and Bodie Cryer was in 2nd, so he'll be in 4th.
On lap 3, though.
Jeremy qualified in 3rd, so he'll stay in 3rd, and Don English, I believe, takes the pole, or no, William Harris is on the pole, and Don English in 2nd place. Good to have these guys with us. They've been members of the league for a while, but haven't been able to join the races due to scheduling. I've had the pleasure of racing with these guys on this track several times, and I'll have to say it's some of the best races I've had here. And to get around them is very difficult because they race together so often that they literally make their truck 2 cars wide going around this track. So to get around both of these guys is quite an accomplishment. We'll see if Cameron can work his way up through the field and get it done. Seeing how we messed with the starting order here, and technically we're under green right now, there will be no green flag, so the leader will call the ball, and that's William Harris at the moment. So we'll wait for his cue and we'll go racing. And looks like we're off. Don English gets a little jump on the start, and he's going to run around the outside. Looks like he's going to make the pass on William for the number 1 spot. Coming in turn 2 for the first time. Don slides up the inside. Lon gives Bodie a little banging, and Jeremy turns himself into a turtle there on that inside berm. Bodie's going to slide back, give that fender back to Lon. Makes the position back up for number 3. Lap 1 in the books. There we go. All right. Looks like Cameron's looking up the inside of Lon there, but not enough speed to do anything with it. William Harris is going to dive up the inside. Don English doesn't quite have enough speed to get anywhere. And that's what these guys do. They race bumper to bumper, lap after lap. So pretty much to pass one of them, you have to pass both of them. Looks like we got Jack Kirk in the mix there. Glad to see him coming out and race with us. Kind of a small turnout today, but still should be a good time. Cameron's going to go way up high and get a big run. Sends it way down there on that middle section. Comes in with a ton of speed. Wasn't expecting Bodie to be there. Tons of contact, but everybody makes it out alive. Cameron's really leaning on Lon here. Try to make that inside line work again, but it's a difficult spot because if you have the inside on one, you have the outside on the other, unless you can cross them up like he just did right there. But it was a little too late to capitalize on it. Bodie's going to dive up the inside of William there, give him a little nudge. A lot of good close racing right here in the top 3. William's going to try to pull up alongside Don. See if he can block him on the inside of 2. Ooh, and he does. Perfect. Slides up under there, shows him his bumper. Now here comes Bodie around the outside. Bodie gets up in the low, and we'll see if he can cut underneath. Oh, Don was able to block him. Oh, and it looks like Cameron Peterson got up around Lon. I think Lon actually got disqualified, unfortunately, for a false start because he didn't realize, neither did I, that it was going to be a standing start. Looks like Jeremy's back on track just to put some laps in. Cameron's going to pull up along Bodie. Bodie has the inside coming into 2. Cameron has a little bit of speed coming around the outside, but not quite enough. Bodie blocks the line. rev limiters popping as they come over the tabletop. Nobody's giving an inch here. Looks like Cameron's going to get up on alongside Bodie. We'll see if he can cross underneath to the inside. Nope, he's going to hold the outside line. Bodie gets all crossed up coming off the tabletop. Luckily, he's able to check up Cameron in the process so he doesn't capitalize on that loss of momentum. But it looks like Cameron's still looking up the inside there. Gets a hood on him. The momentum coming around the outside. Ooh, nope, Bodie's able to hold him off, and once again here. Not an easy thing to do. Cameron seems to be fast on any line on this track, so it's really hard to block him. And Cameron's going to get a big run up the inside. And he actually makes a pass on turn 1. That is not an easy thing to do. Something I've tried many times, but it looks like Bodie's going to take it back here. We'll see. Cameron carries a lot of speed around that outside, and he's going to get up on the inside of 3 here. He does. He's able to block the line and make the pass. Well, that's 2 down, 2 to go for your fast qualifier. Cameron there, he had to start back in the 5th spot because he wasn't getting any good racing experience just hanging out in front by himself. So we thought, what the heck, let's mix things up. And it looks like everything's going to plan here. Good, exciting, close racing. But it's not going to be easy to get around those 2 cars in the front. As you can see, they literally race side by side. He's going to have to get up in there, be a 3rd wheel on the party, see if he can force a mistake, while simultaneously trying to hold off Bodie. It's one thing to try to apply pressure to the car in front of you, but when you're defending at the same time, it's quite the handful. Something that takes a lot of experience, not really something you can teach. A lot of nerves, a lot of staying calm, thinking, being patient. Looks like Cameron has a run on Don. See if he can check it up into 2 here. He runs him a little wide. He's going to get a fender on him. Not able to make it work. Ton of speed though, nothing to do with it. It's always a shame when you get a really good run out of a corner, but there's nowhere to go. Cameron's going to try going up the inside again. Not enough speed that time. Try the outside. See if you can duck under. Ooh, man, sliding up in there. This is good, close racing right here. The visibility out of these cars is so limited that to get around the track like this without taking each other out takes a lot of skill. And Cameron's going to try to go around the outside of turn 1. And he's going to make it work. That's unbelievable. Don must have saw him there and let off. Because if you can make a pass on the outside of turn 1, that's like going to the outside of turn 4 at Daytona. So it looks like Cameron's working himself up to the number 2 spot here. We'll see if he can get anywhere with William. He's going to have Don breathing down his neck. Looks like he has the speed. It's just a matter of making the space to get the pass done. Ooh, threads the needle through there. Definitely has a run on him, just can't really use it on this tight little track. Bumper to bumper. Gonna dive back to the inside here. Hard spot to make a pass right there. Mainly because you can't see the outside car, and if you push a little too hard, you'll run them up in the fence. Nobody wants to do that. All grouped up here, coming into turn 3. They're gonna make a cam sandwich. Don gets forced into that outside line. Cameron's able to hold on to that position, but I think Don wants it back. Don's gonna dive to the inside on him. Cameron goes up high. And I believe that's because the race is over, folks. Well, there you have it. First inverted starting order race. I think it was a good deal. We'll continue that in the future. We didn't do the competition caution this time, just because things were too exciting and we forgot to. But we'll try to get in the next one. There goes William for a little bit of a victory skate session there on the K-rail. We'll see if he does any donuts here. Looks like he's going for it, but iRacing cuts us off again. Well, thanks for participating, everyone. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you want to race with us, join the league. It's that simple.